Friends and family, hello, how art thou today? I'm doing fine and I hope everyone is alive and well. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, guys. Here we are, day 21 from my permanent implant on my spinal cord stimulator, man. It's been 3 whole weeks, guys. Yep, I've seen some extreme lows. I've been in a lot of pain. And then slowly start to improve and improve and improve and improve. So now, I'm to a point now, guys, I'm still sore at some points. Some movements is sore, especially when I'm not running my program. You know, it is very sore. But overall, I feel some soreness under here and around the side of the incision site because all these muscles here are intertwined together. All this rapid motion and reaching, grabbing, like I said in previous videos, that will cause you to be, very sore in the long run. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys have paid attention to any of the previous videos where I began, before I started talking about me having a spinal cord stimulation implant. I'm a tech geek, I do video editing, I do voiceovers, I have a recording studio, and that's basically what I love to do, and someday, one day, I'll be able to take my venture public, commercial per se, but anyways, I was at home and I decided to start up my system at my home studio in the basement. I have approximately 4 speakers on the top of my console. I have like 2 right here, and then there are 2 to the side like that, to where it kind of make this little ovular cone type thing where waves are hitting me like this. Now, if you paid attention to your manual, it'll tell you to stay away from strong magnetic forces. Now, some big, gigantic speakers would fall into that classification. So I learned the hard way, guys. It's like when I turned my setup on, I began working on a project, and a little bit later, I had went to stand up, but I turned my back to the speakers. I looked down at my remote control, and at that point in time, I was running the program where I don't feel anything. I noticed that it was off. So it was odd because I'm thinking to myself, I know that I turned this program on. So I turned the program on, it came on, and then I changed it to my next favorite one, which is the core, because it's everything from here all the way to my waist and on down to my legs, all right? Since my back were facing the speakers, I'm not sure what happened, guys, but the intensity shot through the roof. It wasn't to a point where it brought me to my knees or anything, but at that particular time, the program was running on like 23 point something, It was pretty strong. It wasn't enough to have me where I'm all jolty or whatever, but those speakers, they really caused the intensity to go up, and it kind of like offset everything with my system. My pulses are completely different. I reached out to my rep and I told him what's going on. He suggested that I just turn the intensity down, but I'm like, dude, a 16 shouldn't feel like a 20. This 20 feels like a 30. I haven't put it on 30, but I can't go past 25. Felt like a 30. Went in the amplitude. I turned the amplitude down. I controlled the width. I brought the width down. I made sure that the pulses is in the 40 range. 50 range was where it was, but now that 50 range made it feel like I was being shocked. Like, I reached and grabbed something with some wet hands and it just, that little shock feeling. That's exactly what the program feels like. So after some tinkering today, I spent most of the day, guys, trying to get my program set up the way I want it. So I didn't hit reset or anything. I just basically toned them all the way down. I do it, excuse me. I turned it all the way down, and then I turned it up to where I can barely feel it. And then I start playing with all the other feel the other stuff, you know, the pulse, the intensity, the width, amplitude, etc. I went through all those, found a setting, and then I came back and turned it up. And then I did my natural straight upright stance to see if I could feel it. Then I went down one. So every time I saved it, is that way I went on to the next one. So each time I start a program, it don't start off really hard. It started off low, and I just have to take it up to where I need it at that time because it varies. All right. So in short summary, I have one program I'm running now. It's kind of my favorite out of the most, but I still feel that little crazy feeling. So I'm going to turn on the no feeling. So I just highly encourage you all to pay close attention to your manual. Please pay attention to your manual, because there's some things that you can't do and some things you can do, some things you can't be around and some things you can be around. Now it says that, you know, you shouldn't have no issues running your SCS around microwave systems, but one time I felt it made me feel weird in the beginning, like really. But I guess my body had to get used to it. But now that I'm used to it, you know, I'm trying to move around and do all my natural things. You know, I washed some dishes today. I've started some clothes and hung them, put the rest in the dryer. You know, I feel like I really righteously accomplished something, you know, but in the meantime, I'm still kind of sore a bit. On a pain scale right now, I would say I'm about a 2, you know. That's about as high as I'll get. And right now it is 59 degrees outside. So I'm just a 2 right now. I'm pretty sure when I wake up tomorrow, I will be a 1. I probably won't feel anything. So my days, they really vary, you know. So this is just something that I wanted to like bring to the table. I wanted to tell you all this little story about what happened with my programs. You see what I'm saying? I had 5 programs, all of them with tweak. They were very lovely, you know. And all of a sudden, me doing something simple is going downstairs in my man cave where I have all my pro audio gear at, and I play with my pro audio toys. Whoever knew that this would turn around and interfere with the working of mySCS and threw it off whack. So I have to get with my reps and have them to reprogram me again. Luckily, I didn't glitch or something, but hey, it is what it is, guys. I'm still here. I'm alive and well. Believe. Please believe. Speaking of believe, I believe that each and every one of you are going to have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, a prosperous New Year. Your family's going to be productive. We all going to make it through this COVID-19 together in one pack, intact. All right? So until we meet again, guys, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Ready?